And we're back with Carib Tribe. Now, I know that you guys have taken your career to a different level. I know that Fuse, you've even kind of dapped into the big screen. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, I mean, my dad was, you know, he was an actor. He was in Young and the Restless, you know what I'm saying, kidnapped the guy and stuff like that. So I love acting. My first role, I got like a long, like, role, and I read it and noted by the next morning. And I did it, and my dad was like appalled. He was, you know, and I did it. The director loved me. It was called Carbo Condo, a movie, and after that, I just started modeling and stuff like that. And then I went on to doing movies. I got a role with Eva Langora in a movie that's in Blockbuster. A movie with Trina that's in Blockbuster. And then when I came back to the Virgin Islands, I got a movie called In an Instant. About gun violence and the court system and how much years you can get for just carrying a gun.
They ended up doing the soundtrack for it. Even
me and Emmanuel,
that's great.
We did a soundtrack for it as well. My song became the #1 song on the soundtrack. And
they named the movie after our song.
They changed the movie.
What it was supposed to be named? It was supposed to be named Justice, the movie. But when they accepted the song,
they changed the name.
They changed the name to In an Instant.
I
remember that.
My song, and you know, just like I want to become an actor. I love acting, you know, and I love music. So whichever one comes first, that's what we're doing. We just
there's going to be a door to either.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. You know, it flows hand in hand.
Hand in hand.
Yeah.
I know that you're an excellent photographer. Let's talk a little bit about that.
Thank you.
Because I remember the avatar pics. Those are hot.
Yeah, that's. I think I got into photography actually because of the group, honestly. Because it was never something that I said I wanted to do, but I realized that we needed pictures, and we needed good pictures,
quality pictures,
and we needed pictures like when we needed them. Like we couldn't wait on anyone. So I saved up, got a job, and I bought my first camera. Canon Rebel, and some lights from Home Depot, and we made it work. And I started taking pictures of us. I started learning the program. I was up all night, like in tutorials, like trying to figure out what to do to like make the pictures look better. And like I'm at a point now where
Photoshop skills, right? Is ridiculous.
Okay.
All right. He can
what he tells us, and make sure he tells us. Wait. What he makes sure he tells us is that to get the best picture, it has to be a good picture already. And how he says it is just like
to get a good product, and you have to start with a good product. Like no matter which way you want to go about it, doesn't matter how many plugins you have, doesn't matter what programs you have. If you want that quality at the end, you have to start with it. So so
in other words, I got a free invitation for you to do all my portfolio shots.
Absolutely.
Oh, there you go.
Absolutely.
That's what I'm talking about. Now, which one is the boxer? Who's the boxer of the group? Oh my God, which one?
Well, he boxes too.
Okay, and you're boxing with Julian Jackson?
Yeah, you know, the Camp Jackson boy. Hey, congratulations to my boys Samuel Rogers and John Jackson. They are champions now.
They're champions.
Champions.
That's right.
The champ is here. That's my boy. You know, I had a spar with them guys in the gym, you know, and it's just a blessing to see them like achieve that, you know, because they want us to do the same thing with music as they're doing with the boxing. You know, I box. It's good exercise.
It's good exercise.
All of us support each other.
Yeah, the Lord have blessed me with a gift of boxing as well, you know.
That's great.
And my mom, the first time I ever told my mom I want to go box, like she was like, "No, you're gonna mess up your face. You're modeling. You're doing movies." And I was like, "Mom, I'm really good." She was like, "No, you're gonna mess up your face." I was like, "Okay, come to my first match. If I get beat up, then I ain't gonna box no more."
Right.
You know.
How did that go?
You didn't get beat up.
Well,
you gonna beat up?
I fought a bigger guy. You know what I'm saying? And
I asked him how my mother was going on.
Yo, it was a bigger guy. He was undefeated, and like we went the whole 3 rounds.
Way bigger.
He would not go down, and I just kept hitting him, like, you know. And it was a great fight.
He had a tough job.
I do. Next year, which good news is that I'm trying out for the Olympics.
Great.
You
and
know?
I wish you good luck
and
with that.
when I win the qualifiers, then I go to the Olympics next year in June. So
we're going to be
bring back
looking out for that.
the gold medal, you know?
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, man.
Now, you know, I have to congratulate your parents because for a group of young men, they've done an excellent job. I see the discipline. I see all the wonderful things that you're doing in our community, selflessness, because you really don't ever ask much. You just, all you want is that big break. In preparation for that big break, what vision do you have for yourself? as a group? What is that vision?
For me, the vision is for us to sort of pioneer a new genre of music, since they can't seem to find one for us. A genre of music that entails the lyrical content, that entails the visual aspect, the upkeep of ourselves, as well as the representation of any of the women that we might have in our videos, and it's just for a better representation of music in general.
I want to talk about that. You made mention in terms of lyrical content. Lyrical content is so important.
Yes.
I am sometimes appalled when I turn on the music on the radio and I hear, you know, the way that some of the rappers express themselves about women, and some of the underlying message that they infuse within their music, talking about gang banging, if you lay down, if I'm going to get you, shoot you down, or lay down, or whatever. And to me, I just think that it's really disheartening, because a lot of young people listen to music. And we understand that music is very influential. And some children don't distinguish between what is reality and what is not.
And when it's just a song.
And when it's just a song. Right. You had an experience, and in chatting with you, you had an experience when you went up to New York, and they were talking about lyrical content.
Yes.
Good. Share with the audience, what was that all about?
It was bittersweet, because the first thing that everyone had told us was that they really liked us, and then it was always a but.
Okay.
And then the but was, but you guys are too positive, or you guys are too nice.
And we need to talk about what's going on, what's making everybody famous nowadays, which is money, drugs, jewelry, women,
gang banging,
and all that stuff, right? We don't do all of that stuff. We was raised in a positive family, a godly family, and we want to instill that in people who listen to our music. And I'm not gonna lie, it's very hard when I'm writing, because we're not perfect people.
It'd be so easy, right?
It'd be so easy. Look, I'd be writing and it'd be like, I can't say that. I can't say that.
You writing, and if you don't know what to put in that spot, curse.
You can put a curse word.
Right.
It's easy to do that.
It's very easy. It's extremely easy to write negative music.
Right.
It's a positive music that you have to pay attention to the detail and the overall
it's
song.
Much harder to write positive music than it is.
I think that what you have is going to work. I want you to always stay true to yourself, because the only way that you're going to market yourself and sell yourself is keeping your own identity, and that's important. I think that the message that the creator is sending through you is just superb, meaning all positive things, positive role models, and just doing the right thing for young black men and the rest of our community. So I don't want to discourage you from whatever music deal they're trying to say, be this way, be that way. What is for you is going to be for you, and it's always going to work, because you have the main important source. You're centered with the creator above, and we just hold on to that and stay true to that, and everything will work itself out. As we wrap up, I would like for you guys to just kind of shoot that song that just got our air. Oh, please, because the airwaves popping, and I can't wait for people to hear it, because this is hot. Right here on 1-to-1 with Cira Burke, Carib Tribe, and their YouTube, VI Forever. Let's make it work.